This is Fran and Stardust at the TLC Clinic Hudson. The afternoon run, I will let it go through normal and then do a slow play review. This is the jackpot. You finished third in the jackpot. It was a huge improvement from the morning. You shaved off about a second. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and do a slow play review. You came in nice and relaxed. I liked how you were one-handed as you were approaching the arena. You only went to two hands as you got to the mouth of the arena to set her up. She did pick up her correct lead this time. You didn't fuss with her. You just asked for it and went on. She had a nice approach. You look like you're sitting more in the middle this time. The only thing I would still critique is this is a habit of yours that we need to fix. You kept your hands nice and low and even up until this point. But as soon as you sit down, you have a tendency to look in at the barrel and lift up too soon. But if you'll notice, it puts a lot of tension on that rein, and then it starts getting her to rate down too soon. And then the next thing she's forced to do is turn the barrel with her shoulder. So you've really got to start looking out here at your 3 to 4 foot pocket and ride the middle of your horse more so that you can have two nice strides around the barrel, and it will lead to a faster barrel. You're losing a lot of time because you're rating 1, 2, 3 strides from the barrel. You could shave off 2/10, 3/10 of a second just by rating 1 stride later and starting your turn just a little bit later. I did like how you used your leg here and you got her over right away. You went down to your horn again, and on this barrel you do better with not sitting 1, 2 strides. You had a little bit more pocket than you needed. You could probably bring that in about 12 inches. 1, 2, 3. You still have 3 strides of rate. We want to get that down to 2 strides of rate. That will start shaving you 2 or 3 tenths off at each barrel. The third barrel I really like. 1, 2 strides of rate, 1, 2 strides around the barrel. And your hand, the way that your hand is and your position, you're still lifting it too much, and that gets her in there a little bit tight. But your pocket's much better here. Even though your hand's higher, you're not pulling on her. See, your hand is really nice right there. You do lift up a little bit right there. When you sit down, your hand goes up. So, but then look, you put it back down. So I think that's the difference. And you went back up again. But then right there, you put it back down. By putting it back down, she was able to get into the hole. So I would like you to be more specific with looking at your spots. So instead, you're always looking and leaning to the inside. You're looking at the inside tracks. I'd like you to start looking at a 4-foot pocket, a 3 or 4 foot pocket spot 1 and 3 or 4 foot pocket spot 2. And I think that will shave off at least 2/10 of a second going into every barrel. And then if you don't rate except for 2 strides instead of 3 strides on first and second barrel, that will shave you off another 2/10 at each 2 barrels. So you have a second left to shave off when you put it all together, Fran. And and then you're going to be able to run 1D and 2D times on her, but it still requires you changing a little bit of your riding habits and trusting your mare. She's an awesome horse, and there's no reason she can't be running 2D times real soon for you. You just need to start getting your cues with your hands a little bit better and looking at your spot 1 and spot 2 better. But great job, and I thought you really did a wonderful improvement from the morning to the afternoon. Thank you for coming.